Sometimes in prayer, we tend to ask for things from God that we shouldn't be asking for in actual sense. Things like money, cars, a house. But when in actual sense, God never made money. God never built a house. And in my opinion, we should be praying differently in order to achieve everything that we want in this life. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 6 things to pray for that can cover for anything you've ever wanted in this life. My name is The God Worshipper from Uganda. Baniriza ku YouTube channel yange. Katutandike video. The first thing you should always do, whenever you're praying, is to thank God. Thank God for the life. Thank God for the protection, for the love He has bestowed upon you, and every other good thing He has done for you in your life. It doesn't really matter whether you're going through a difficult moment at the time. Always start a prayer with thanking Him, because though the situation can be tough sometimes, He has indeed done something good for you in your life. So buli woba otandika essaala sooka weebaze Katonda olw'ebirungi by'abakoledde. That is the most important thing and the number one thing to do when you're starting a prayer. The second thing, oba ekintu ekyokubiri, you should always do when you're praying is ask for forgiveness. Oba olina okusaba Katonda akusonyiwe olw'ebibi by'okoze, because we are humans and we sin. It's in human nature to sin, and God knows that better than anyone. But to God, forgiveness washes away sin. That's only when you ask for it. And then after you ask for it, you work on yourself to become even a better person. Because in most cases, okusaba Katonda akusonyiwe, it's not enough. You have to work on yourself so that you become a better version of you. And besides, you just think about it. Just imagine going before your parent, asking for something, for example, like tuition, a new phone, a new laptop, or anything that is essential to your life, without apologizing to him or her. I'm talking about the parent, not God. Without apologizing for the previous mistakes you had done to offend him, to offend your parent. Therefore, you should always first ask for forgiveness from God before putting in your prayer requests. And that brings me to my third point, which is life and health. You have to pray for life and health. The dead do not prosper. Waffe mu Luganda tugamba nti omufu takulaakulana oba omufu takola. You have to be alive and healthy in order to stand a chance of reaching your long-term goals. Millions of people die every single day, yet you live. But just remember, you're not special than them. You're also mortal. You're human. God can decide to take away your life or health in a heartbeat. But a prayer for life and health can make such a massive difference in your life. And of course, it doesn't stop at praying. Maintaining good habits, going to the gym, exercise, so that you keep your body in check. Remember, prayer is usually not always enough. Oluusi essaala temala. You have to do the needful. You're not gonna come to gym. You have to eat nice things that are not toxic for your body, and then pray that God can use that to provide a healthy life for you. The fourth thing you should pray for, ekintu ekyokuna kyolina okusaba, is protection. We all know that we live in a very dangerous world. A world full of darkness, challenges, temptations, tests. A world full of people with envy, betrayals, a world full of accidents, situations that can't only physically harm you, but they can mess with your mental health as well. But only God has the power to protect you from all that. Before stepping out of your home to work, or from work to home, endeavor to pray for God's protection. Tragedies happen to everyone. Just remember that you're not special. Do not move outside all alone past midnight, or make sure you put on a seatbelt before driving that car, or put on an helmet before riding that bike. Because as I said and I repeat, prayer alone sometimes is not enough. You need to do the needful. And that brings me to the fifth thing, which is wisdom. We have to pray for wisdom. This is so important, Chamugasonyo, especially when you crave for success in your life or career. You need that wisdom to pass those examinations, to pass that job interview, to come up with that business plan, and so much more. Just remember, Solomon wasn't the only one entitled to God's wisdom. You are entitled to it too. And of course, it doesn't stop at praying. Go on, build your wisdom through reading and doing some research which interests you, of course. And then God will do the rest. And that brings me to the sixth and final thing you have to pray for, which are the blessings. You see, we talked about the wisdom, which can enable you to create that work that you want. But what happens after you have created that work? You need that work to be blessed by God so that it can yield success, so that you can get money from it and buy that new car that you want, and you buy that house that you want, and you buy that piece of land that you want. Be it health, again, you have to ask. It's like the underlying request you have to ask for. You have to ask God to bless your life. You have to ask God to bless your work. You have to ask God to bless your siblings and everything. You have to pray to God that He blesses your country. So this is very important, that you ask for blessings from God, and that is the final thing you have to ask for whenever you're praying. Therefore, those are the 6 things that make a complete prayer, in my opinion. Because if God gives you all the 6, then you can have everything you've ever wanted in your life. My name is the God Worshipper. If you have enjoyed the video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and please change the way you pray in this new year of 2026. Have a blessed day. See you until the next one. Thank you very much.